This podcast is produced by the Harwood Productions Podcast Network. To learn more about the network and to find more of our shows, visit us online at www.harwoodpodcast.com. Hello there, everyone. I'm Cameron Harris, and welcome back to In Range. This is episode number 6. In this episode, we're going to be talking about lunch and some good food choices that you can make for that particular meal. Now, as with breakfast, which we talked about in the last episode, I try to keep a good balance between carbs and protein. But in lunch, I like to have a little bit of fresh fruit in there too. So let's go take a look at some examples. Alright, so let's talk about some good choices for lunch. You can always, of course, go with things like sandwiches. Those are great, just bread and meat, which is kind of nice because you have the bread, which is your carb, and you also have some kind of a meat, whether it be turkey or ham or salami or roast beef. That's kind of balancing each other out, which is always good. I really like these guys here. These are Smart Ones. These are actually Weight Watchers meals, but they're great because they're pretty low in carbs. These are some chicken and cheese quesadillas. They also have things like ZT marinara, which is a pasta dish, chicken parmigiana, and these are great for lunch because you can just pop in the microwave and they taste really great and they're really good for you too. If you're doing a sandwich though, you usually want some chips with that. These are really great. Not just the chips themselves, but the bag that they come in. Most people tend to go with the big honkin' like value-sized bags. Now those are nice and you might be able to get them for 99 cents, but these guys are really great because they're portion controlled. If you have a big bag, it's really easy to eat half of the bag before you know it, and all of a sudden you've wasted all of your carbs on just chips. These guys here, one package is 15 grams exactly, so you know you can finish this whole bag and it's just one carb. Yogurt is also really great because it has both fruit and protein. I like these. These are the Yoplait Lights. These are great because similarly to the chips, just one carb per serving. So you can finish this whole thing, not have to worry about the carbs on that. These are also really good. These are pickled vegetables. Now, some people don't really like these, but if you do like this sort of thing, it's really great because they're absolutely free and they're very fresh tasting too. And again, just keep in mind, always try to have some fruit in there, whether it be in the source of a form of yogurt or whether it's actually getting a banana or an apple. Want to be careful with bananas. We talked about those in the previous episode. Those are pretty high in carbs, but things like apples, oranges, kiwis, pineapple, those sorts of things, really great for lunch. So I hope you found this episode helpful as well. If you want to check us out online, we are at www.harwoodpodcast.com. And there you can find our show notes, extra content related to these shows, as well as our forums, which are always great to check out. We have people posting in there questions, comments. I'm in there myself. And speaking of questions and comments, if you want to email us directly with your suggestions for the show or questions, you can always just email us at harwoodpodcast@comcast.net. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later, and good luck staying in range.